Do you ever feel like you're constantly busy but never truly getting ahead? What's the one thing that keeps you from feeling productive? Like you're watching other people level up in their careers, hitting their goals, and seemingly having it all together, while you're over there working just as hard but going absolutely nowhere. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and today we need to talk about it because here is the uncomfortable truth. Success isn't just about working harder, sometimes it's about something much deeper that most people completely miss. Today, I'm sharing a mindset shift that can change everything, and I think it might be exactly what you need to hear right now if you're feeling stuck. So let's talk about mindset. And I don't mean just positive thinking or manifestation. I'm talking about how you fundamentally view yourself and your abilities. There are two basic mindsets that shape everything we do. It's the growth and the fixed. For a fixed mindset, it sounds a little like I'm just not good at public speaking, or I wasn't born with this leadership skill, or I've always been bad with numbers. Does this sound familiar? I know I've caught myself thinking this way as well. When I first encountered certain challenges in the past, I used to tell myself things like, I'm just not a tech person. That belief alone held me back from learning skills that could have been valuable way back when. Meanwhile, a growth mindset sounds completely different. This is challenging, but I can learn it. I haven't mastered this yet, but I will. Every failure is just teaching me what doesn't work. The crazy thing is, most of us think we have a growth mindset until we hit something difficult. That's when our fixed mindset sneaks in with all the reasons why we can't do something. When we start something new, it's easy to get discouraged when we're not immediately good at it. But the truth is, being good at anything is a skill you can develop, not just a talent you're born with. That shift from I can't to I can learn changes everything. What's one belief you've had about yourself that you're ready to change? Drop it in the comments. The second part of this mindset shift is taking complete ownership over your process. I see this all the time. People waiting for the perfect time, waiting to be discovered, waiting for someone to give them permission or an opportunity. But here's what I've learned. Nobody is coming to save you. Boom. Nobody's coming to save you, and that's actually good news. When you take full ownership of your growth, your career, and your future, you become unstoppable because you stop waiting and you start building. Does that mean life is fair? Absolutely not. Some people do have advantages. They have better connections, more resources, different starting points, but focusing on that doesn't move you forward. Many of us start without industry connections or any kind of clear guidance. Finding your path often means figuring things out yourself, making your own connections, and learning through trial and error. Taking ownership means no more blaming your circumstances, your boss, the economy, or anything else. It means looking at what you can control, your skills, your network, your daily habits, and focusing completely on those things. The moment this clicks for you, seriously, the exact moment, everything will start to change. Because when you stop waiting for things to happen and start making them happen, opportunities start showing up that you never even knew existed. Now let's talk about comfort zones for a minute. We all know we're supposed to step outside of them, right? But most of us don't realize how much our brains fight to keep us comfortable. Your brain's primary job is to keep you safe, not happy nor successful. So when you try something new or challenging, your brain sends all these warning signals like, this is too hard, you might fail, people might judge you. This fear is so common when making a career change or trying something new. That fear of what people will think if you fail can be paralyzing. But here's an important truth. Temporary discomfort is the price of growth. When you look at successful people in any field, you'll notice a pattern. Their biggest opportunities came from doing things that scared them at first. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding because it feels uncomfortable? What skills am I not learning? What conversations am I not having? What project am I not starting? That discomfort you feel, it's not a warning sign, it's a growth signal. It means you're pushing into new territory where all the good stuff happens. All right, so what does this actually look like in practice? How do you shift your mindset and take ownership in real everyday life? First, pay attention to your language. When you say I can't or I'm not good at it, catch yourself and add yet to the end of the sentence. I'm not good at public speaking yet. That simple word opens possibilities. Second, start taking small risks regularly. Growth happens outside your comfort zone, but you don't have to dive into the deep end immediately. Take small, consistent steps that stretch you just enough. Maybe that's speaking up in a meeting when you normally stay quiet. Maybe it's asking for feedback on something you're working on. Maybe it's spending 30 minutes and learning a new skill that intimidates you. Third, surround yourself with growth-minded people. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. If everyone around you has a fixed mindset, it's going to be much harder to maintain a growth mindset. Join communities. Follow people, read books, listen to podcasts that reinforce this ownership mindset. Find resources that challenge you to keep growing and learning. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Success isn't about luck, connections, or even natural talent. It's about believing you can grow, taking complete ownership of your path, and being willing to face temporary discomfort for long-term growth. That mindset shift from fixed to growth, from waiting to creating, is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who stay stuck. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one area where you're going to shift your mindset starting today? Let me know in the comments. And if this resonated with you, please hit that like button so more people can see this message. Your engagement literally helps this channel grow. Next week, we're diving into the hidden time wasters that might be killing your productivity without you even realizing it. So make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.